All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center. That was called Song for My Father by Horace Silver in honor of Father's Day. But today we're starting a new series about miracles. So let's stand up. We're going to sing a song called I'm Ready for a Miracle. 1, 2, here we go. I'm ready for a miracle, ready for a miracle, I'm ready for a miracle today. I've got my mind in tune for one, ready to experience one, I'm ready for a miracle today. I'm just getting ready to receive it, my heart is open, open all the way. I do accept a miracle, do accept a miracle, I do accept a miracle today. I do receive a miracle, do receive a miracle, I do receive a miracle today. Brian, let's hear it. My mind, here we go. My mind is open, ready to receive it. My heart is open, open all the way. I do accept a miracle, do accept a miracle, I do accept a miracle today. I do receive a miracle, do receive a miracle, I do receive a miracle today. I do receive a miracle today. All right. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Unity. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Oh, come on, let's hear it for the fathers. Yay! All right, that's better. Let's get some energy going. Are you guys ready for a miracle? Yes. Are you ready to make a miracle? Yes. We are about to embark on a really great series. I am so excited, but I'll be talking more about that later. So right now I know we have some people here for the very first time today. If you're here for the first time and are comfortable, would you raise your hand so we can welcome you? Yes, good morning, everybody. We are so glad you're here, and we want you to know that we see you, even when the lights are in my eyes. I see you. Yes, that's better. Welcome. We see your hopes. We see your dreams. We see your struggles. We see your desire to grow, and we are so grateful you are here with us and that we are able and honored to provide a safe place for spiritual growth, unfolding, community, healing, whatever it is that brought you here today, whether you are with us in person or virtually. We are so glad you are a part of our community. All right, now with that, let's do our social media check-in, folks. Today, our social media check-in is miracles are real. Do you believe that? Yes. Good, all right, this will be easy then. Miracles are real. Go ahead and check in on your social media with that, and once you have done that, you can leave your phones out, because as always, the sermon notes are in the app, and you can add your own notes to it. And just so you know, I don't see what you write. That's yours, just on your app alone. But you can take notes on there and do whatever you want. But please put your phone on Do Not Disturb. All right. As you know, we are doing announcements differently right now. We're not going to go through the whole list because it takes a long time. But yes, yeah, I heard you. Believe me, I heard you. I felt the same. But if you want to know what's happening here at Unity Spiritual Center, and folks, there's a lot happening. So go to our website, go to our Facebook page, go to our app, read the e-letter, or even call the office and talk to us if you want. We have a lot going on, and that will keep you up to date. You can also watch the announcement loops in the foyer and in Community Hall on Sundays. So, watch TV for a few minutes before or after service. But we always do share a few things. And one of the things that we are going to share today, first of all, I didn't bring my hat in. First of all, thank you to everybody who made our Pride booth such a resounding success. Yes, if you were part of the Pride team, whether you were there on Saturday or helped with prep or anything, please stand up. Yes. I want you to know that because of your efforts, we reached more people on a deeper level than we ever have at an outside event like that. And we did 7 ceremonies. And we were the only ones, once again, who did ceremonies at Pride. So way to go, team. I'm so grateful to all of you, and you have truly, truly made a difference. Now, the other thing I'd like to tell you about today is something that is so exciting. It's an adventure like no other, if you are small. And that is our YFM Youth and Family Ministries' first Peace Camp since before the pandemic. Can I get a yay? This is for children 5 and up, and it's a journey into the depths of their spiritual light so that they can discover the truth of who they are, that they are here to shine, that they are here to be powerful, that they are here to live life to the fullest. There will be a lot of exciting activities, science experiments, games, creative activities, yoga, storytelling, art projects, music, dance, and even a hike. And guess what? You can be a part of making that happen for our children. We have spots available for volunteers. We also have a lot of spots available for kids. I think we only have 1 signed up so far. So if you know children in your neighborhood, in your community, see Tiffany, she'll give you details, and I think we have a thing you can hand them about it. This is not Vacation Bible School, folks. It's not. This is unity for children. So as we prepare for this, we're calling on you. Whether you can volunteer your time, donate supplies, art materials. Oh, we also need a black light. I'm dying to find out what that's about. Help with snacks and meals. Every contribution makes a difference. So let's come together to create a magical environment where our young people's hearts can thrive. Join us in spreading the light of Peace Camp and the light of unity. And just if you're able to volunteer in any way, please contact Tiffany. You can call us at the office. We'll get you in touch with her. You can see her after church in the YFM room, or you can email her at yfm@unityabq.org. So thank you in advance for helping make a very special event for our children. And with that, I turn it over to Sue. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. So as Gordon said, we have lots of stuff going on. I'm Sue Eaton, and I'm pleased to be able to share some information. So, where's my... Oh, all right. Then I will invite up the TOD. Oh, well, before I do that, just want to let you know, as Gordon said, there's lots of activities and classes and events going on, and you can check out on our website, our Facebook, our YouTube page, our weekly newsletter. So, all right. If Janet, you want to come on up?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Janet Harula, and I am the board president of our Board of Trustees. Listen to this up for a minute. And I'm happy to be here, and I just love this community so much in so many different ways. So this is the part of the service where we recite our mission, vision, and core values, and please join me. Our mission: we inspire spiritual growth through honoring many paths, education, prayer, sacred service, and abundant living. Our vision: centered in love, we see our harmonious world of divine expression. Our core values: We are Christ-centered, loving, inclusive, joyous, uplifting, open-minded, and fun. And our unity credo. We believe all people are created with sacred worth. We serve all people in emotional and spiritual ways. We welcome the diversity of all. God and unity leave no one out. And this is the part of the service where we think about our tithes, our love offerings, and the service that many, many, many of you do in this community. There are several ways to give financially. You can do it in person in the Sunday service, and the ushers will be coming forward shortly. You can do it on the Church Center app. You can do it online, and you can also do it by phone on the text to give new number of 877-856-7914. And please recite the offering blessing with me. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God.
Rock my soul. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul. So high, I can't get over it. So low, I can't get under it. So high, I can't get round it. Oh, rock my soul. Take it, Brian. Bosom of Abraham, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham, oh, rock my soul. So high, I can't get over it. So low, I can't get under it. So wide, I can't get round it. Oh, rock my soul. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul. Oh, rock my soul. Oh, rock my soul. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, there I am. Before we recite this, we had something amazing happen this week for our teens. We have the words in here from every direction, known and unknown, expected and unexpected. They were a little bit short on getting to their rally this weekend, and somebody in a different state gave us the money for the teens to be able to go on their trip this week. So it works, is what I'm saying. Okay, let's recite our prosperity dedication. In a universe overflowing with the allness of God, all the needs and desires of Unity Spiritual Center and those we serve are bountifully met. From every direction, known and unknown, expected and unexpected, our abundant good is here now. Thank you, God.
All right. It's time for a congregational song, so I invite you to stand up. We're going to sing a song called I'm Choosing Heaven Today. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. Let's choose love. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of love right now, singing, I'm choosing love today. Choose joy. I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road of joy right now, singing, I'm choosing joy today. Miracles. I'm choosing miracles today. I'm choosing miracles today. I am walking the road of miracles right now, singing, I'm choosing miracles today. Back to heaven. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. All right, thank you.
Good morning. I'm Roland, one of your prayer chaplains today, along with Carol Chambers. We will be available to pray with you individually on either side of the sanctuary after the service. Just look for our white prayer stoles. Prayer request slips can be found in the seat pocket in front of you and deposited in the box in the lobby.
In this very room, there's quite enough love for one like me. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for one like me. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For Spirit, God's Spirit, is in this very room.
Word of the day, Father's love. I share fatherly love with everyone. A father's love is like no other. I feel the warmth of protection and gentle guidance and inspire myself to live up to its example. Father's love takes many forms. It might mean helping with homework, coaching sports, and teaching of all kinds. It might mean the wise counsel and loving guidance that prepares children to be self-sufficient and ready for the freedom and responsibilities of adulthood. A father's love may come from many earthly sources. No matter who showed me this love, its origin is found on the principle of love. Our innate divinity is the heart of all love, which includes Father's love. I pray that all fathers and father figures feel the appreciation of those they teach, love, and protect. May they know the principle of love as they have brought it into the world. I share fatherly love with everyone.
And as we feel that love that supports, that guides, that nourishes, that inspires, we move into that energy. And part of that love is the expectation of a miracle. The word expect means literally to see out. And as we move into this meditation on fatherly love and miracles, we ask, what is it I see outside of myself? What is it I see when I look upon the world, when I look upon my loved ones, when I look upon those who love me? What do I see? In my humanness, I see a world that at times is chaotic, maybe even scary. But spiritually, I know that the divine Father energy is at work, flowing, balancing with the divine Mother energy, the energies of love, of wisdom, of gentle guidance, of support, of divine protection, and together of expectation. Breathing into this now moment, aligned with the divine, aligned with the universe, aligned with all life and all creation. I feel that expectation. I am open to miracles, knowing that they are not just things that happened to others long ago, but they are real. They are here. They are now. They are all around me, and they manifest through me. The word miracle comes from the same root that gives us the word mirror. I understand a miracle is simply a reflection of my belief in what is possible, my expectation of what is real. I bring to mind a miracle I would like to manifest, a miracle I would like to experience, a miracle I would like to be a part of. And I hold it gently, protectively, in my consciousness as I give energy to it in silent meditation. In this awareness, I behold a miracle. All things start in mind. Divine mind, into my mind, into expression. I behold a miracle, for miracles are real. I breathe into this. I pour my energy into it. I hold the vision, because miracles are real. And in this consciousness, I know that the greatest miracle there can ever be is that there's more than enough love, more than enough hope, more than enough peace, and more than enough joy in this very room for all the world.
In this very room, there's quite enough love for all the world. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all the world. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For Spirit, God's Spirit, God's Spirit is in this very room. All right, Bill Brooks is here, and we got a great miracle song coming up, but this one's in honor of Father's Day. It's called "Thank You for Being My Dad."
A son rarely tells his father how he really feels. A handshake or a pat on the back is all that he reveals. I'd like to right that wrong here in this little song. Thank you for shaping my life. Thank you for teaching me all you can. You are no ordinary man, no, no, no. You make me everything I am. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for showing me the way. And thank you for being there when I need you. Thank you for every single day. Now some have been blessed with sons of their own, got their own bedtime stories to tell. If they can raise them half as well as theirs raised them, guess they'll be doing pretty well. Thank you for guiding my good from bad. I guess I'm only really trying to say thank you for being my dad. Even though the years drift away, I never took the time just to say I love you, and I always have. And thank you for being my dad. Thank you for being my dad.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Soulshine Band. Woo, beautiful. And thank you to all the fathers out there. None of us would be here without dads, right? And moms, but today we're celebrating dads. So, and therefore today I'm going to talk to you about something that touches each of our lives, whether we realize it or not. Something that can be subtle or bold, quiet or awe-inspiring. I'm talking about miracles. What is a miracle? What is a miracle? Well, through the lens of Unity teachings, a miracle is simply something that occurs when we are in line with divine law. Now, traditionally, people tend to view miracles as divine interventions that defy the laws of nature, but we see them differently. We do not see miracles as rare supernatural events, but as natural outcomes of the working of the universe and being in alignment with it. I hear bells. Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, wrote this: "What is called a miracle is nothing more than the operation of a higher law." In other words, miracles are not exceptions to the rules, they are the rules. Got that? Miracles are not exceptions to the rules, they are the rules when we live in spiritual alignment. We know that the universe is governed by law, laws of physics, laws of science, and divine laws as well. Just like gravity, when we live in harmony with those laws, miracles become not only possible, but commonplace and expected. Now, we also believe in the power of mind. Our thoughts, our words, our faith shape our reality. Therefore, if we think and believe that miracles only occurred to a few chosen people thousands of years ago, or only occur if the stars line up right, or if God is in a good mood that day, or, maybe we've done something to earn it, well, that's what we are going to manifest. But when we get into the consciousness that miracles are real, miracles are commonplace, when we are in alignment with divine principle, miracles become commonplace. Charles Fillmore also wrote, "Humans are radiating centers, and we carry with us an atmosphere which is impregnated with divine ideas. The ideas of God, the ideas of spirit, the ideas of divine mind, call it what you will." It's a powerful statement. It means that we are not just meant to be passive observers. We are active participants in the miracle of creation, moment by moment, consciousness by consciousness. Let's look at some of the things Jesus taught us about miracles. Throughout the Gospels, he demonstrated the key that faith is what it takes. Not faith like we grew up, so many of us, well, you just got to have faith. You just got to believe in Jesus. But faith as a power, as a principle that we use to bring about miracles. Janet shared a little bit. I don't think the board got all the information on what happened for our youth group. You know, they had that yard sale a couple weeks ago, and they raised a lot of money, but it was not enough to fund everything they wanted to do. And one of the things that they were going to do and had planned on doing was serving as sponsors of preteen kids at a preteen rally. We call them Uniteens. But they hadn't raised quite as much money as they needed to do that. So they decided they wouldn't do that, that something else would happen. Well, what the something else was a miracle. Somebody in the church in Dallas, in the Unity Church, somehow got wind of it, I don't know how, and they said, we will pay your kids' way here to do this. That's a miracle. Yes. When we are in alignment with principle, and the principle was an opportunity for our teens to serve as mentors to the preteens, to the younger children, to put together an event for them. When they are in alignment, when we are in alignment with principle, miracles happen from every direction, known and unknown, expected and what? Unexpected. That's what Jesus taught over and over and over again. Think about all the times that they said he did a miracle of healing. And I've said this before. What did he not say? He didn't say, I did it. He said, your faith has made you whole. Your faith. He understood, and modeled the divine law of cause and effect, the power of belief, the power of intention, and alignment with the Father within. It's Father's Day, I'm going to say that. With the Father energy within. Think about when he fed the multitude. He didn't wave his hands and say magic words and create loaves and fishes out of thin air. He blessed what already was there. And he gave thanks. And in that consciousness of gratitude and abundance, the miracle unfolded. It's not magic. Miracles are not magic. They are spiritual law. When the world sees lack, Spirit sees plenty. When the world sees illness, Spirit sees wholeness. Another miracle, the raising of Lazarus. Before he called Lazarus out of the tomb, Jesus prayed this: Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I know you always hear me. That's not the language of desperation. He didn't say, oh God, I hope this works. He didn't say, Lazarus, can you come out of the tomb? He said, I know you hear me. I know you always hear me. I don't even need to do this prayer because I believe in spirit. I believe in energy. I believe I'll wait till that passes. Oh, it wasn't too loud. He had a certainty of faith in the divine connection that was so strong it was transformative. And miracles are inevitable. Lazarus came out of the tomb, which is metaphysically a symbol of us coming out of the tomb of old thinking, which is what we do at Unity. We're always rising up out of the tomb of old thinking and aligning with spiritual truth. Because when we do that, the impossible becomes possible. I shared with you the story of our YOU, and the miracle they experienced. I want you to take a moment and think about what miracles you have experienced in your life. What miracles have you witnessed? You know, I don't care what your politics are, but yesterday we saw the miracle of people coming together in like mind. Things happen when we're in alignment with spirit, with divine mind, with one another. And I believe that we, as a species, as a nation, and as a community, are at a point of change. That's what all this chaos is. It's energy shifting. It's things unfolding. And all of it, I think, is necessary to get to the other side. What is unfolding, though? You know, I think about the miracles we have experienced right here in this church. I've been here for over 40 years, except for the 7 years I was in Joplin. I've seen a lot of miracles here, but I am seeing a new energy. I am seeing a new expectation. I am seeing a shift happening. Are you feeling it? Yes. That wasn't a very enthusiastic yes, but in this series, you will become aware of it, I promise. Looking back 4 years ago, we were deeply in debt. We had a contractor who had ripped us off. We had a construction loan outstanding. We owed the IRS thousands of dollars. For those of you who weren't here, yeah, it was bleak. We couldn't even use most of the building. But I held a vision. I didn't let the appearance of what was bring me down. And the board and the members caught the vision. And out of that vision came a miracle. Carl, many of you know, pretty much single-handedly with Patrick and Jay and a few others, completed our remodel. The construction loan we had out was forgiven. We paid off the IRS. None of that would have been possible if we had been in the consciousness of, oh, things are terrible. We were in the consciousness of what's on the other side. What is the miracle that is waiting to unfold? It's right here waiting. I think of personal miracles. When I took the job in Joplin for 7 years, miracle happening, meeting Novella and getting married. And then not a bigger miracle, no, but a big miracle coming back to my home here. Miracles happen when we're in alignment with Spirit. And I know all of you out here have some miracles that have happened in your life. And so in the next 6 weeks, I am giving you the opportunity to share your miracle. If you're comfortable sharing it up here on Sunday morning, wonderful. Let me know, and I'll work it into the service. We want to hear it. Your miracles inspire our miracles. Your miracles inspire the big miracle that we are experiencing. You are a miracle. So send me your miracle stories, and let me know if you're comfortable sharing it. If you're not, I'll share it if you give me permission to. Okay? Got that? All right, now let's go into, only one person got it? Do I need to explain it again? Okay. I know. You're not supposed to say things in church. Yes, go ahead. So let's look at the science behind miracles. Let's take a look at how science is proving that miracles are real. Quantum physics, we've been talking about that a lot the last couple weeks. It suggests that at the subatomic level, particles exist in a state of possibility until they are observed. Those are miracles waiting to be observed. That's energy just waiting for us to be the channel for it to express through. And they become real when they're focused upon. Sound familiar? That aligns with our principle that our consciousness shapes reality. Dr. Joe Dispenza, a neuroscientist and spiritual teacher, said this: where you place your intention is where you place your energy. Got that? Where you place your intention is where you place your energy. Where are you placing your intention? Because that's where your energy is going. That's not metaphysics, that's measurable science. You know, there are MRI studies that show that meditation and intention rewire the brain. Studies on heart coherence done by the Heart Math Institute show that positive emotions like gratitude and love regulate the nervous system and influence the body's ability to heal. Even in medicine, we see the placebo effect, where a patient recovers or heals because they believe they are taking medication. Belief is the key. That's the power of consciousness in action. So when Unity teaches us that our thoughts, our beliefs, and our feelings create our world, we're not being poetic. We're being practical. Scientific evidence is confirming what spiritual teachers have known for millennia. So how do we do it? There's always a how. How do we do it? What steps do we take? How do we open ourselves up to more miracles? The first is always the same. You're going to notice this. What do you think the first is? Prayer and meditation. Always. They're not just rituals. These are ways of aligning with divine love. That's how we do it, through prayer and meditation. In meditation, we listen. We calm the mind. We quiet the ego. And we tune our soul into alignment with the infinite. Even 5 minutes a day makes a difference. Even 5 minutes a day can change everything. We use affirmations. Affirmations are not wishful thinking. They are statements of spiritual truth. When you say, I am divinely guided, or prosperity flows to me with ease, you're reprogramming your consciousness to align with the abundance of the universe, to align with the love of the Creator and creation itself. And then we combine that with gratitude. Gratitude changes the channel. Got that? When you give thanks for what is, even if you're not seeing it yet, when you give thanks for what is, you're activating a vibration. You're creating an energy. And what is in the invisible coalesces into the visible. Jesus did that before the loaves and fishes multiplied. He started with gratitude. He started with gratitude when he raised Lazarus. In everything, he started with gratitude. Then we take right action. Faith is not passive. It's not just something we have. Faith is what we do. Faith is the energy of creation. So if we're praying for healing, we have to have action that goes with it. We eat healthy foods. If we're affirming our abundance, we manage our resources wisely. The universe responds to faith backed by action. And then we can move into kindness and service. Because when we give from love, we open doors. We open doors. Our youth were going to give their energy in love to younger children, and the door opened. That happens over and over and over again in life. And there's one other thing. There's power in community. That's why we exist. There's power in community. We learn from one another. We support one another. We empower and inspire one another. And when we are aligned in one consciousness, we create miracles. Collective consciousness magnifies energy. This is what Jesus was talking about when he said, where two or more are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst of you. Now, I know that's been interpreted many ways, but he was not saying, when you get together and pray, I'm going to pop up in the middle of you. You know, my European blue-eyed, blonde-haired me, which was not him. This is not about prayer circles. He was talking about energetic coherence. When a group holds the same vision, the energy is amplified. Research on group meditation has uncovered something that has been labeled the Maharishi effect. And it has been discovered that when groups meditate together in cities, crime rates drop. We've seen that right here in Albuquerque. That's measurable. That's miraculous. And now I'm going to ask you something. What would happen if we all focused on one vision? What would happen?
It would come true.
Gold star for Roland. You know, we've shifted what we do here over the last couple years, this year especially. And it's showing. And sometimes shift creates unique challenges. We have a unique challenge. And it's a wonderful challenge to have. And it's very frustrating sometimes. We are out of room. Now, I know on Sunday morning, we're fine. We don't need a bigger sanctuary. But during the week, we need space. Do you know that our outreach, our support groups, our healing groups have become so well known and created such a high energy that the state government is now sending people to us to be a part of our diabetes support group, to be a part of the gay men's support group, to be a part of Reiki and Tai Chi and yoga. We got a call from Santa Fe Can we send people to you? Of course. Do you realize how big an impact we are having? I'm not feeling it. Do you really get it? We are making a difference, but in order to continue to make a difference, we need space. We are maxed out. We have to sometimes say, this can't happen on this date. We have to say, I'm sorry, we don't have room for another healing group at this point. We're being called. The doors are opening. So what do we do? What do we do? Now, some people say, I love our building, I don't want to sell it. Nobody says we have to sell it. We own it. Miracles can happen when we're aligned, when we hold a vision. When we align as one, miracles are not only likely, they are inevitable. My vision is that we have room to serve the world in a greater way, to continue to expand what we are already doing, to make it possible for more people to find out what it is we know. Amen? Amen? Can you feel that? Can you feel that energy? So what miracle is calling to us? Well, it's calling to us, it's calling to individuals. Let's start with the individual. What miracle is calling to you? Retreat house. Retreat house. What miracle is calling to you? Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's a healed relationship. Maybe it's a deeper connection with Spirit. If you want that miracle to happen, name it. Speak it. Claim it. Write it down. Speak it aloud every day. Use affirmations like, I am ready to receive my good. And then once you've got that, change it. I receive my good. Or Spirit guides me to right action. Or my miracle is here and I say yes. Say it with authority. Say it with meaning. Say it with energy. My miracle is here and I say yes. And then release the how. Your job is not to worry about the how. Your job is to hold the what. Hold the what. And let's not stop with individual miracles. As a community, we can set an intention together, a new building, a bigger space, a sacred space that welcomes every soul, a center for peace, growth, and community in Albuquerque. Because there's a lot of churches that do not teach that. We are needed. Resources to make all of this happen, flowing with ease. We can hold the intention and the expectation of a joyous yes from the universe itself. Can you feel it? Yes. Oh, I know by the end of the series you're going to be going, yes! That's Spirit moving. That's Spirit moving. We're on the cusp of something big. In 6 weeks, we have a special guest speaker coming. And her coming is a miracle. Her name is Kimberly Braun. She is the author of this book, Miracles in the Naked Light. But one of the big, which we have for sale, by the way. But one of the big miracles is how we found each other. I was sitting in my office a couple months ago talking to somebody about my vision and the challenges of space and what my vision is to overcome those challenges. And we were talking about miracles. We were talking about possibility. And by the way, I am not telling you to give more. If you think that's what I'm saying, don't. I'm sorry, board. That's not what I'm saying. The resources we need are at hand somewhere. We don't know where. We don't have to know where. But they're out there, I promise you. You know, in 1974, there was a group of 18 people meeting in a Quonset hut. Now, some of you are old enough to know what a Quonset hut is. They are hotter than blazes in the summer, colder than anything in the winter. They are not comfortable, but they had a unity community there, and they had a vision. 18 people, and they bought this building. Miracles can happen. This miracle that happened with Kimberly Braun coming, I was having that conversation with somebody, and I said, I don't know how, but somebody out there or something out there has what we need and is just waiting for Spirit to tell them that we're here, waiting for the doors to open. I finished that conversation and the phone rang, and I picked it up. And I hear, hi, I am Kimberly Braun, and I'm a former Carmelite nun who is now an ordained interfaith minister, and I want to tell you about miracles. Yeah. I know. Okay, God, I hear you. I hear you. It's time. So we'll be leading up to her workshop that she's going to do on August, I believe it's August 3rd. It's on the calendar. Right here. So mark that on your calendar and get the book. I believe we are at a turning point in our spiritual journey. I believe this is the moment when we shift from hoping for a miracle to expecting a miracle. We don't have to beg the universe. We don't have to earn divine favor. We already have it. As Charles Fillmore said, the highest and best is continually being given to us. All we have to do is receive it. But we also have to prepare to receive it. How do we do that? How do we do that? By shifting our consciousness, by being open and ready and saying yes to the universe. One of the most powerful statements I've read lately is miracles are not for the lucky, they are for the willing. Miracles are not for the lucky, they are for the willing. So let me ask you, are you willing to believe? Are you willing to act? Are you willing to let go of old stories of limitation? Are you willing to step into the infinite? You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be saintly. You only have to be available. Miracles need vessels, and you are the vessels. For your own personal miracles, for being a part of a bigger miracle here, for being the part of the miracle of the awakening of humanity as a whole. You're not here by accident. You are here by divine appointment. So let's make it real. Let's speak our vision into reality. Let's walk with faith together. And I'll end with one more quote from Charles Fillmore. You don't have to wait for the manifestation of the Christ in the clouds of heaven. The Christ is here, now. The kingdom of God is within us and all around us. So let's live from that kingdom. Let's expect the miraculous. Let's claim the shift in consciousness. Let's claim an awakening for all of humanity. Let's claim the building. Let's claim the blessings. Let's claim the breakthroughs. Let's be proof of what's possible when Spirit is our guide, because the miracles are already here. Namaste.
Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I feel the intangible. I see the invisible. I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I feel the intangible. I see the invisible. The sky is the limit to what I can have. The sky is the limit to what I can have. The sky is the limit to what I can have. believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Hey, hey, just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I feel the intangible. I see the invisible. I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I feel the intangible. I see the invisible. The sky is the limit to what I can have. The sky is the limit to what I can have. The sky is the limit to what I can have. Just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Hey, hey, just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. I expect a miracle every day. God will make a way out of no way. I expect a miracle every day. God will make a way out of no way. I expect a miracle every day. God will make a way out of no way. I expect a miracle every day. God will make a way out of no way. I expect a miracle every day. God will make a way out of no way. I expect a miracle every day. God will make a way out of no way. Just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Hey, hey, just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Hey, 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 just believe and receive it. God will perform it today.
Yeah. Bill Brooks.